Good morning, students. This is my lecture for the students of BA first year, particularly, and also for other students generally. I congratulate all the students of BA first year who opted their DSC course English Literature to shape their career. I'm very glad, I'm very delighted to know that students are now showing their interest in English literature to in to shape their career in English literature. First of all, dear students, we must know that what is literature? Literature stands for what? We heard many times a very conventional definition of literature, that it's a mirror of society. However, it is a conventional definition, but I feel it is also the crux and gist of the literature too, because it in fact reflects the society. Any genre of English literature, with such as drama, poetry, fiction, short story, and many others, piece of art, work of art, reflect the society and whatever happened in society through these genres of English literature. So basically, there are abundance of definition given about literature, what literature is, what literature stand for. As far as the complete definition which is assessed by me about literature is this, that it is just recorded and written documents of particular age. When we start about any age, we just try to pinpoint what are the major facts and figure of that particular age through the literature. Hence, whatever be documented written form of any art is called literature, which help us to see whatever happened before through this mirror, through literature. When we speak this very word literature, it means that literature is talking about entire world. That may be a literature of Europe, literature of Asia, literature of India, any continent, literature of any continents. What when we talk about English literature, that means particularly we are about to figure out, we are about to concentrate and emphasize on the literature of English people only, and that literature which is written in English, that literature which is translated into English language. So, a matter of fact, what I'm trying to say here is this, that when we attached a particular language before the literature, that means we are about to study that literature in the through the mode of that particular language. I hope you understand. This is very important. Key point is this, that when we talk about Hindi literature, that means we are studying the literature which is the same everywhere, same all across the world. But when we are talking about Hindi literature, that means we are studying it in Hindi, and English literature in English, Spanish in Spanish, Italian in Italian language, and so on and so forth. So this confusion, this kind of dilemma needs to get clear in the beginning to my students, that what literature is and how it different from how language creates a difference to understand and comprehends a literature of different places. This clarity is strongly and foremost required. So dear students, ahead to this, another a very foremost speciality and characteristics of understanding a literature is language. So your linguistic soundness, your grip in your language is very much important. When you are studying English literature, then grip in English language. You are studying Hindi literature, you should have a sound hold, you know deep sense of understanding to that particular language is very important. So language is the mode, language is the mean to make you understand the entire concept of the particular stage and age through the literature. So linguistic hold, to have that very good hold on the language is very much important if you want to understand literature, particular language in which you are understanding or grasping that literature of different places. And when you study English literature, my students must understand this sense of responsibility, that language is strongly required for you to shape your personality overall. Because if you have an understanding and you cannot vocalize, you cannot express your feel in that particular language in which you are studying literature, that will definitely put you in a back foot, and that is also considered like a dead art. Your knowledge is dead in that case. So it is necessity, in fact, if you really want to shape, you want to bring grace to your knowledge, then to have a linguistic grip is very much important. Dear students, to have a hold in language, your diction play a very significant and very vital role. So try to collect, store, accumulate your diction, your lexicon wherever possible. Make your own dictionary. You can become a lexicographer even. You just see the newspaper, electronic media, print media, your books, wherever you are getting fresh word, try to pen down it in your register, and also please pen down the class of the word, that it belongs to noun, it belongs to it belongs to adverb, adjective, so on and so forth. So the class of the word, to understand the nature of the word is very important if you want to make a grip and you want to make a sound hold in your language. So please make it sure that you will understand this double responsibility of yours. In addition to this, if you want to make a sound assessment and anatomy of any literature of any place, then the sound and profound diction, collection of sound diction are very much important. Then and then you can make a proper assessment and you can get the exact conclusion of any piece of art, whether that is a fiction, poetry, or it is drama, any short stories, whatsoever it is. So make sure that you have to enhance your dictionary wherever possible. Dear students, another major factors and one which play a very vital and gigantic role, that is your grammar, which also called backbone of the language. Without grammar you can't feel confident that whatever you spoke, is it correct or not. You will get guts if your grammar is accurate. Your expression is full of enthusiasm, when full of boldness, when your grammar is correct. So your you have to ensure yourself, not for me, you have to ensure yourself that I have to I have to correct my grammar through my regular practice. So grammar, particularly your part of speeches and your sentence structures, your tense clarity, are very much important. A student of literature never stop when she is writing something. So they should never feel dearth of word, dearth of diction to explain anything wherever they got this chance to write anything. And at the end of this message again about message to the DSC student, disciplinary specific course of English literature, I must share my uh, heartfelt feeling with my dear students, that is, literature is a department of heart, not of head. So you must have feeling, you must have emotion, you need to get emotive, you need to feel pain of somebody. If you have sensibility, sympathy, empathy, then definitely you are for this department. I mean to say, it is not like you force yourself forcefully that you have to feel something. No, it is not like this. It is spontaneous feeling which occurred in the temperament of every individual. Nobody can force you from outside. No doubt you may induce up to an extent, you may get inspiration, and you may provoke your feeling too at some extent. But man is naturally, if something is naturally inbuilt in you, if you can see a character in a fiction, how that fiction about since the time of the evolution of of that character till the end, whether that is a tragedy or comedy, till the end, if you have capacity to feel that character, if you have that much sensibility to see that character with your naked eye, if you can make an images of that character, that means you are for literature, you are born for literature. And i I made a quote once when I used to write once. Then it was, literature and nature never betray to its true lover. So if you are truly in love with literature, definitely literature, mother literature, and nature will bless you um, with lots of achievement and wonderful success in near future. So I wish you all the very best once again, and I am fully confident that all students will show their sincerity, dedication, and their regularity in the classes, and as well as uh, The curiosity, very important. In fact, if you are not curious, then I can't pour anything inside your mind and heart. So important thing is this, that you need to show your curiosity. You are curious. If you are ready to burn, then I am there, to make you learn in collaboration and with the healthy company and support of all the students. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next lecture too.